My name is Keisha. I'm the owner of A Way of Life. I've been a career and life coach for 8 years and an astrologer for 3. Our mission is to help people take control of their career future, whether to start a business or retirement, using astrology, strategies, and planning. Our vision is to provide a really clear idea of who you are, what you want, where you're going, and how to get there by making it a way of life.
Peace, 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 family. How's y'all doing? I hope all is well with you. Welcome, Libra, to your May astrology. I always go in on these videos because we are officially in eclipse season. And whenever we have eclipse season, this information is to help you get through these choppy waters. So if you are looking for a weekly astrology dedicated specific to you and your chart, you can send me an email at info@awayoflife.net. You can also check the description box for all the other services and things that we have going on. And if you have any other questions, just leave a comment below. Please like, share, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit the notification bell so that you can be notified every time we go live. We would love to have you, and we appreciate you in advance. So, without further ado, family, I will keep you waiting no longer. So we're still heavily in the eclipse energy from April 30th in Taurus, in your 8th house, where you're breaking free from debt, partnerships that don't serve you, and gaining shared resources that will help you change your tax bracket. So then you have May 2nd, Venus enters your relationship house for the first time in 12 years. This can bring peace and harmony to any resisting current relationships. If you're single, this could bring some new relationships in, or new business partnerships that align with who you really are today in this moment and this growth that you've had, especially from that Taurus energy. I think what a lot of Libras will start to see, not just that you'll bring in money and debt and be set free in some way, shape, or form, but you're also changing the psychological conditioning. You know, this is like the Phoenix rising energy, where you surpass something, you've graduated on some spiritual level, right? And you could be learning the esoteric knowledge or the divinations, whether that's astrology, tarot, palmistry, all those things there, or you're studying psychology in some way, shape, or form, or even counseling, you know, where you're getting counseling on a consistent basis that's helping you learn knowledge of self. And so you've mastered something at this time. And if you're not feeling like you've mastered something, then you're at the point where you're learning what more what are the next steps in your spiritual journey. Not to say that people who have mastered it don't have more work to do, because that's not a real thing. Okay, there's always work to do. That is why we are here, incarnated on this earth. So there will always be lessons, but for the sake of this conversation, that can be the way this shows up at this time. And so if it's not bringing in new love, new money opportunities, business opportunities, also this could be if you need any other kinds of services, like I don't know, let's say mentorship or a teacher, the right kind of teacher for something, some educational pursuit, or the right teacher for financial literacy, the right teacher for or the right big ticketed item, the right person for you to partner with, or to invest in. Or how to, the finances can be teaching you how to save and budget, whatever it is that you need that's going to help you elevate into this energy. Venus brings in the right people to get you the services and things that you need. Resources, that's a even better way to say it. And so you could be figuring, learning and understanding what that is that you need. And as you seek them, the right people will be attracted to you at this time. This could be legal matters, okay? Or marriage counseling, marriage counseling, same thing, but very specific to marriage counseling. Or, just releasing relationships that no longer serve you so that you can bring in better ones. And then on May 10th, Jupiter enters Aries in your 7th house. And so again, that's more partnerships are going to be expanding here, business opportunities expanding here. And they'll really have your best interest at heart. You can even, if you already have a business, this can bring in clients to help you expand in your business. You could be getting engaged or moving in together, healing a relationship. And if this is a breakup, it'll be on mutual terms because Venus likes peace and harmony. And typically, if it's a relationship breakup energy within the Venus energy like this, it's usually both parties feel the same way. So there's no hard feelings or disdain or, all those additional things, sometimes that can come with really bad breakups. Not to say that it wouldn't hurt or, there are going to be times where you reflect back on it, but for sure, you guys will both agree that this is probably the best at this time. And so Mars also joins this area of your life on May 24th, amplifying all of that energy, giving you the motivation to do all of those things in the first place. But also, maybe you're becoming a leader or you're showing up in leadership in these areas in some way, shape, or form where somebody's seeing you change and evolve, and you're and inadvertently you're encouraging others to do the same. And so people following in your footsteps, or you just getting the recognition for standing your ground and accomplishing your goals. And then Mercury goes retrograde in Gemini on May 10th from the 10th through the 22nd. And then from the 22nd until June 3rd, Mercury will be retrograde in Taurus, which is where Mercury currently is right now and has been. And if you follow me, I did do a video on it so you can get more information about, what that energy is going to bring to you specifically. But what I really like about this retrograde is that you have the air energy to work with, and you're going to experience the typical Gemini and retrograde themes. X is coming back. Be careful for your communication, miscommunication, device issues, car issues, all those typical things that come with it. Issues online, on social media, pretty much are going to come up. But whatever it is that you're working on, planning, studying, learning, what your mind is changing, like the way you make decisions and why it has been transformed in some way, shape, or form. even the relationships with your siblings, neighbors, and community, community outreach, whatever that is for you, something about that is transforming here, has changed, and you'll be awakened to this in some way, shape, or form. But it's happening in the 9th and 8th house. And so this is, again, some kind of spiritual awakening here, where your beliefs, worldview, philosophies, even a culture, you're cultivating a new culture, is changed in a major way. Or you're traveling, and traveling brings this wake-up call to you. Or again, it's through some kind of higher education. This could be a lawsuit. Again, Jupiter does rule law as well. Or again, it's universal law that you are just understanding in a very different way, a very different perspective now. This could also be YouTube blogging, publishing, and things of that nature as well coming up here. But there's so many different opportunities that you're evolving in a broader perspective, broadening your mind in some way, shape, or form. And then you're going to have it in the 8th house with the Taurus energy, which is where it is for you right now. And the 8th house is the Phoenix rising again, or changing a tax bracket where you're liberated from debt, owing people taxes, or any issues that you may have been having, or blockages that you may have been having with money, where it opens up the ability of all the things that you might have been working towards to change your tax bracket, but not for the sake of your tax bracket, but you've gained a new culture, a new understanding, new values here that are helping you change the reasons why you do things, right? In a pretty beautiful way, actually. This is very transformational. And, this could be reevaluating your spiritual beliefs, philosophy, education, travel, law, culture, overall worldview is changing. Basically, I just said all that. The other thing to keep in mind is that Pluto goes retrograde the day before this the Taurus eclipse. And Pluto in retrograde has already been teaching you about a level up when it comes to your values and self-worth, right? And so go back to November, December, and January, when we had all that Pluto and Capricorn energy being activated heavily, and what was going on with you. Reassess, reevaluate, revisit, revise, rethink, redo. Go back and really sit with what was coming up for you at that time, because it's going to bring more pieces to the puzzle, right? And you won't regret it. It'll be worth the dive to think and really sit back. What was life trying to teach you at that time? What was you overcoming? What was you learning about what you overcome? What other steps do you have to take? Or are there more pieces or things that you can learn further, right? In some way, shape, or form, that's going to be very important. I would also look at your sun, moon, and rising sign, because that's going to give you a fuller picture of what's going to happen for you at this time as well. And then you have May 16th, the eclipse in Scorpio that will square Saturn. Now, just with that statement alone, this is not going to be easy for any of us. We're all going to feel this. Because Scorpio, Pluto, no joke, Saturn is currently the ruler of Capricorn, which is in Pluto. We have the Pluto return here in America, and Pluto's currently retrograde. The shit's gonna hit the fan, just to say the least, right? And it could be still some remnants of good things, but at the very least, this is a declutter. So more spring cleaning, if you will, releasing, detoxing, and all of those things there. in your second house area of life. And so this could bring an end to a money stream for you. Or you stop doing a talent or something that you've been doing that's not working for you anymore. This could be a diet change, some kind of health change, changing your money or how you deal with money. Like, this is somebody who strategically uses their budget to spend. So you could be like reevaluating your budget in some way, shape, or form. And if it doesn't fall within your system that you have, you don't buy it. This is a needs basis, not a wants basis. So some kind of sacrifice you're taking there to get to the level that you need to. And this is because you're going to have Saturn probably rules your fifth house. This could be with things around children, maybe not feeling valued by a child, or dating can be really frustrated where you're not seeing eye to eye or can never really catch the right time with somebody that you might feel is of interest to you. And so there could be some struggles there with dating, fun, even play, or again, you're sacrificing something, you're changing something for the sake of reaching a specific goal. Again, with the creative project or talent that just isn't bringing you joy anymore. And so you're going to put it to bed, perhaps. It could be a reframe, a relook. But I feel like it's more of a let go, because if it's taking up too much time or energy from other things that you are really benefiting from, and this is not bringing you any benefit, then you're probably going to cut it out. This could be planning for retirement, or to live like you're in retirement. So again, something about changing your tax bracket is really heavy here. If it's not just simply traveling, but you might even take a break from being on center stage as much. Okay. And then you have the new moon. Before I proceed, I just want to check something. Okay, yeah. Okay. And so then you have the new moon in Gemini on May 30th in your ninth house. Finally allowing you or giving you the green light to work on all those things I talked about with the Mercury retrograde. You'll be moving forward. So no more assessing, revisiting, revising. You'll have the energy, the green light for those things to start coming into fruition for you. So that's really, really, really good. Overall, I mean, it might sound bad, but to be honest with you, I think most of these things that we've been dealing with already, we're just getting more pieces to the puzzle, some closure, a little bit more excess of letting go, and that's it. We're going to start to excel forward with this energy. And I don't think it's going to be fast or as fast as we thought with this Pluto and Capricorn, although Pluto is a generational planet. But I think overall, it's going to be steady. I'll say that because we got a lot of Taurus energy coming up. So, family, without further ado, I hope you found this information helpful. Peace.